Hello, it's Menia. Today I'm gonna react to Pierson doing a couch challenge.
I need to chill. I'm constantly traveling, getting little to no sleep. Heck, I'm even training for a marathon next month. I've been pushing my body to the absolute limits, and I'm over it. Today, I am forcing myself to stop, which means for the next 24 hours, I am not going to step foot off this couch.
That's gonna be very rough to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Casa de Pierson. Or should I say, Coucha de Pierson. And so it begins. From this point on, I am not leaving this couch until tomorrow morning. Last year, I attempted to live on my bed for 24 hours, and to be honest, I kind of loved it. But there's a lot more surface area on a mattress, whereas on a couch, it's like a third of the size. So I'm definitely gonna be putting myself to the test. There are 5 basic necessities that I'm going to be living by to see if it's even possible to live on a couch for 24 hours. Basic necessity number 1, food. Number 2, entertainment. Number 3, work and productivity. Number 4, physical health. I'm talking getting that summer bod. And number 5, sweet. Can I get a good night's rest in my living room on my couch? Not to mention I have no blinds in here. No way to block the sun from getting in here in the morning. So yeah, no, it's fine. You know, I'm an early bird anyways. No, I'm not, but I'm trying to be. Also, not to mention freaking moving this tripod every which way is a workout in its own. I think it's gonna be possible, especially with how much stuff that I have strategically placed within arm's reach around my couch. Let me show you some things that I've got cooking. My thought process was the fact that couches don't have a lot of surface area. And if I'm gonna be living on this couch, I need to make sure that I maximize all the storage that I possibly can. So up front, I've got these little storage compartments. I've got some reading and book options over here, some snacky options so I don't go hungry, exercise equipment if I'm feeling motivated, and of course, regular personal hygiene, you know the deal. Hydration is key, so of course I've got my water here and it's a little bit far to reach, so I just have my long straw. Works like a charm. I've got my decor piece over here. Can you please? My coat rack over here. I've got some extra stuff on the side and underneath the couch. We'll get to those later. I'm so spoiled. I've even got a little mini fridge for myself. And because I love a good warm, home-cooked meal, of course I brought my microwave. Over there I've got my portable TV and the Wii. My grabber in case
A microwave's gonna be useful too.
I need to reach anything far away. And last but not least, of course, I have my emergency banana just like last time, just in case I get a little hungry. She is a reminder that even though getting off this couch may sound pretty appealing, I don't need to do it. Oh my God. Okay, I think I need to shut up and I need to get some work done, okay? I need to put this coffee down on the ground, otherwise I'm gonna spill this. But guys, look at my rolling desk! Because I don't wanna be working 24/7. I just wanna be able to choose my work hours, okay? I bring in the desk when I'm ready. Office hours are in. And then put it away when I'm ready to just chill and be on my couch and live my best life. Look at us! Anyways, this is my rolling desk. We love her. Yeah, wait, this is nice! Let me open up my laptop. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm just being a productive queen over here.
I want this on my desk by end of day.
Send. If I'm gonna actually get some work done, I need to waken my brain a little bit, okay? Caffeine, here we come. Let's just tilt you down. Changing these angles is very difficult. So here's the thing, I actually do already have a coffee here, but I'm interested in a cold, fresh coffee, so, okay. Ice cold mocha. Refreshing and delicious. Ow. What just fell? Was it my emergency banana? No, we're good. This is how you guys be looking when you work from home, huh? You're still in your PJs, your tidy-whitey. You turn your camera off on Zoom so you make sure nobody sees you. I'm on to you. And I like your style. This is great. I think that's enough productivity for one day, huh? My back is kind of starting to hurt. There's not much lumbar support here, okay? I'm not like on an office chair where there's like, you know, I can just like slouch, which is like fun and all, but now my back kind of hurts. So you know what? Let's do a little exercise. Let's loosen up the muscles a little bit. Now here's the thing, you guys. I stupidly signed up for a marathon that I'm not at all trained for. I have not been training like I should be because I keep traveling and doing all these different things. So any chance that I can run, I need to run. And unfortunately, I have to run on.
Running a marathon is a good exercise too.
this couch. Now that I'm saying it out loud, that sounds actually ridiculous. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And it's not gonna be the craziest thing. I'm not gonna do the craziest workout. I'm just gonna attempt to run 1 mile on this couch. Like I said, I had to maximize the space on the couch because there's not that much room. So in the cushions, I have all of my changes of clothes. I actually had this idea because I saw somebody post on TikTok that they didn't want to waste a personal item while getting on an airplane. And so they just put their clothes in a pillowcase and it just counts as like a pillow. It doesn't count as a bag. I said, wow, life hack, good to know. But for now, she's just helping me with some organization space. All right, workout clothes. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm ready. Oh my God, I'm gonna run a mile on a couch. This might go down as the weirdest thing I've ever done. I've done a lot of weird freaking things, guys. Okay, I'm gonna clear my space for the time being. I'm just gonna put the pillows down. The couch is already not enough space, so I'm just trying to make any more space that I possibly can. We're putting you on the ground. All right, see? Look at that. That's a nice little shape there. I've got some space to... What the frick am I doing? Hey Siri, how long does it take to run a mile for the average person?
Running a mile takes around 9 to 12 minutes at an average pace.
Can I beat that? That is the question. We'll say, can I beat an 11-minute mile? I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna give it my all, okay? Okay, this definitely doesn't count as an outdoor walk, so... 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. This is absurd. This is absurd. Dude, this is kind of a good workout because the cushions are like, it's like a trampoline. I'm attempting to beat 11 minutes per mile time. Oh my God, I'm gonna roll my ankle on these cushions. Okay, we're gonna go both ways. This way and the other way. It's absolutely goes down as the stupidest thing I've ever done. Oh, I'm very tired. It probably would be easier if I took these off. Screw these things. Sorry, baby. I mean, what? Sorry, baby. I said, sorry, I'm a baby. That's what I meant to say. Oh, God. 1 mile ago, I'm fully sweating. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's so hot.
Pierson is funny too.
Almost done. 0.05 miles to go. And done. Oh God. Oh, my legs feel like they're jello. Okay, come here. By far the hardest thing I've ever done. Look at how sweaty I am. I need to sit down. Oh, holy crap. This one's about to drop. That was absurd. No, I think that's enough exercise for the rest of the year. Ow! That was actually insane. My heart rate right now is at 110. Guys, unfortunately, we did not make it. Unfortunately, I did not run my mile on a couch in less than 11 minutes. But Siri said that the average was 9 minutes to 12 minutes for the average mile of an average person. And guess what? 11:42, baby! 11:42, and I burned almost 100 calories. That's insane. I think I'm going to lie down for a little bit because I fear I'm seeing stars. Good night. It was only 12 minutes of exercise, but it was like 12 minutes of non-stop exercise. I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. This couch is disgusting now that I've ran all over it. That's kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. I have already been so productive on this couch, but as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm here to chill. I think it's time that we
How would a person stay on a couch for 24 hours and not go to the bathroom when they need to go?
actually motherfucking chill. You know, it is time to use the couch for what it was meant to be used for. Lounging, chilling, relaxing. First, I need to get out of these sweaty clothes because I feel disgusting. Obviously, there's no shower here. I'm not able to wash my hair. I'm not able to rinse off my body. I wish I did. But instead, I have a few things. Oh, God. Okay, first things first. I just need to rinse off my body some way, somehow. This is the best I can do, okay? I've got some wipes here. I just need to, like, get all of my sweat off of my body. Okay. All right, now that my body is clean enough, let's get a little comfortable, huh? Ta-da! She's in her robe and she is so much comfier. You know what? This is my makeshift shower. This is as good as it's gonna get, okay? I've got some spray deodorant here. Not like you guys can smell me through the camera, but you know, it's for my own sanity. Ooh, that's cold. And finally, because my hair is all sweaty, we're just gonna throw some dry shampoo in there. And last but not least, I'm just gonna rinse my face a little bit. Okay. I just want to at least feel cleaner because if I'm going to be here the whole time, you know, I'm doing my best here. Wow, and see, just like that, I smell better, I feel better, I exercised, I got some work done. You know what? I'm feeling like this is fantastic. But like I said, it's time to chill. Let's get comfy cozy, huh? You know, I do love a little me time. Set the vibe, reflect, relax, slow down life a little bit. Life can get so fast and crazy. Sometimes it's nice to just treat yourself, light a candle. You know, you don't need a fancy spa to have a good time, you know? Got this little foot massager thing on Amazon. Oh, that's the good stuff. Let's spray some relaxing aromas. Oh, and finally, some skincare. Look at me. I have all the time in the freaking world. It does not get any better than this, folks. This is so relaxing. What's fun is like this is what I usually do on my couch. For once in this entire video, we're doing something that like is normal for a couch. You know, luckily I have some experience living on my mattress for 24 hours straight that I knew what kind of entertainment that I was gonna need to last me hours in the same location without getting up and being able to leave. You know, I've been able to kill some time, doom scroll a little bit, read a little bit of my book, play some video games. It's kind of nice because like I usually don't have this much time. So I am taking full advantage of being a couch potato. Cannibalism! You know, being a couch potato ain't so bad. You just get to relax, chill, watch some TV. Nobody's expecting anything from you. You get to eat chips all day. You know, today I might be considered a couch potato, but you, if you were a potato, you'd be considered a sweet potato. Oh, God. Of course they spilt my coffee. Because why wouldn't I? Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh. That stain is gonna be hard to get out, too.
And you know what? On that note, I think it's time to eat, huh? It's been way too dang long and I need to eat some food. What's on the menu? Well, obviously we've got our microwave right over here. Here's the thing, as somebody who is not a great chef, the microwave, I think, is the best invention possible. It is the easiest appliance for me to navigate. I don't accidentally burn something. Throw it in the microwave and you're good to go. Let's come on in here. All right. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-da. We're doing microwavable pizzas for dinner. Now, you know, I recently saw a video where there was a group of girls trying to make brownies with the grabber. They all had grabbers and they tried making brownies without their hands. And so I'm gonna attempt to do the same. I think I can do it. Grab our handy dandy grabber. First and foremost, let's open up. Harder than it looks. I'm sorry, I'm pressing buttons on accident. I can't even open the microwave. You know what? Why was it the hardest microwave ever to open? I'm just gonna use my hands just to open it, okay? And you know what's fun is like the grabber kind of looks like one of like the pizza oven things, you know? Oh! Okay, I gotta hold on to it tight. This is it. Oh! Okay!
She's gonna drop those pizzas.
Pizza done. I'm gonna take this thing off. I feel like we don't need that. That's unnecessary. Oh, goodbye. And next, here we go. In. Oh, God. In. Oh, God. It's a pizza taco. Incoming. Yes. It's gonna be good. Okay. Ah! I'm trying to grip it so. Yes, look at this. Now we can cook our dinner. A warm cooked meal. Let's just close this guy. Oh, all right, our pizzas are cooking. Look at our pizzas in there. Yes. Why is this the hardest thing to open ever? Yes, look at those bad boys. Now this is what I'm talking about. Ooh, they're steamy. Ow. I'm also going to get a soda from our mini fridge. See, when I think of like rotting on a couch and being a couch potato, I think of eating pizza and drinking soda. Look at how far we've come today. There really is nothing quite like it. I feel like to commemorate all of our hard work today and our sheer talent of making a pizza with a grabber alone, the potato costume has to come fully on. Now that's more like it. That hits the spot. Oh, I'm tired. Here's the thing about living on a couch for 24 hours is it's not bad. It's just boring. I've literally done like everything that I can think of. I ran a mile on this damn couch. What more can I do? Other than living on a couch being excruciatingly boring at times, we have really made some good progress here with our 5 basic necessities. Our first basic necessity that we checked off was work and productivity. She's a working girl. The second one that we checked off was physical health. The third that we checked off was food. We did that seamlessly. And now all we have left is entertainment and sleep. I'm so excited to sleep. Now for the past couple of hours to kill time, I've literally just been sitting here staring at the ceiling because what better things do I have to do? And then I remembered I can actually stare at the ceiling and look at something a little bit more entertaining than just white paint. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, my projector! my handy dandy projector. I don't know, I've just always loved being able to project my movies instead of just putting it on a TV. It just feels like it's a vibe. It's like you're having a
Projectors and watching movies on them is fun too.
giant TV rather than like a normal sized TV, because the further away you are, the bigger that it gets. So here goes nothing. We're just gonna take this guy, roll you over. I think it's time to watch a movie. Oh, if I do this correctly, this is gonna be the coolest thing ever. Okay, the real question is, what movie am I gonna watch, huh? Movies about couches. Fit the theme. We have a movie called Killer Sofa. Next is Mother Couch. This one is called The Couch Trip. These are all actual movies. Oh, this one's nice. It's just called Couch. All right, you know what? How about we just watch SpongeBob? I think that's right up my alley, huh? Down over here in this little...
I love SpongeBob and I love to watch SpongeBob still also.
Little pocket, I've got nothing but snackies. I am in fact turning my couch into a movie theater, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, red vine, good to go. What else do we have here? Come on, we've got candy galore. I didn't work out this morning for nothing, okay? We've got Airheads. You also can't have a movie night without popcorn. Thank God I have this microwave so perfectly handy for me, so that I'm not using the grabber. That's just not gonna happen. I really don't understand why this is the hardest freaking microwave possible. Like, did you hear that? That is not normal. Now, while the popcorn is cooking, I do have one more thing that I made sure to pack and get ready for, because I had a feeling that my legs were gonna be hurting from the mile run earlier today, and also just like marathon training in general. And so I've been using these compression boots, and thank God I packed them perfectly in my couch. They're under here, but there's a lot going on right now. I'm feeling overstimulated, claustrophobic. Okay, I know. Ow, everything hurts. Okay, snackies. That's so aggressive. Aha! Smells like movie theater battered popcorn in here. This is what I'm talking about. And basically with these things, you stick your legs through, just like so. Honestly, what I'll do is I'll like put my legs in these things, and it uses air to compress your legs, so it helps with like recovery and soreness. And trust me, after this morning, I'm gonna be super sore. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You know, maybe sitting on your couch for hours on end isn't so bad after all. This is incredible, are you kidding? It does not get better than this. It's like a giant flat screen TV, huh? Order up. Time for a couch bedtime routine. I'm making my bed, aka just moving things around. I need to make some space on my couch so that I can have a full, restful night's sleep. Won't be needing these. No, I'm gonna make sure that I have as much room as possible on this thing. Because I was stepping all up on this couch, I feel like I need to cover it before I sleep on it. Honestly, I've slept on many couches in my days, so I think this will actually be a piece of cake. Wow, I have spent the whole day in this stupid thing. Not stupid, because I've actually had a great time. My nighttime routine is gonna be very limited considering the circumstances. This is how I'm getting my face wet. Honestly, it's very effective. This is the best I can do. We've just checked off entertainment. Honestly, laying there watching my ceiling for TV made me think that, you know what, maybe I should start doing that more often. Because usually when you're watching TV, you're angled like this, and you're giving yourself a double chin. Whereas like when you're watching TV just straight like this, it's gotta be good for lumbar support. As you guys know, the last thing that we need to accomplish, of course, is to sleep. That's the last basic necessity. I would argue that that's the most important. I'm trying to get to bed as early as possible because, okay, well, it looks like this is gonna be beneficial for everything. I'm trying to get to bed as early as possible because there are no curtains in this thing, and so I know that once the sun is up, and also the sun rises on that side where the windows are, so once the sun comes up, I'm up. What a big day though. We had a jam-packed day. I probably spent more time on my couch today than I have in my entire life. Thankfully, I brought this trash can so I can spit out my toothbrushings. Hygiene comes first, people. I'm almost ready for bed. There is one teeny tiny thing that I still have to do. I was really trying not to do it, but I think you and I both know what needs to happen next. Can't really leave to use the restroom, so this is the next best thing. Okay, well, I get pee shy, so cut the cameras. And this day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Okay, I think it's time for bed. You know, it's just like camping, except I'm in the comfort of my own home. It's weird, don't get me wrong, but you know, I feel like I did everything today that I would do in like my normal average day, just in a weirder location, you know? Like it was basically just like a vlog of my everyday activities, but it just happened to be, you know, in one spot. And there we go. Luckily, these cushions are actually really comfortable. My back really does hurt from all this like movement. Ooh. And to be honest, my legs fit perfectly. I don't have to put my legs on the armrest. I can just vibe. You know what? I've slept in worse places.
You know what? Somebody else threw the Z's, but it's my turn to catch up.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. My legs are so sore. Good morning, world! And that concludes basic necessity number 5, which is sleep. We did it! And there's just one last thing to do is to eat my... Where does my emergency banana go? Oh, no. Okay, I got it. There we have it, folks. I've completed a full day stuck on this couch, not even leaving, not even stepping foot, but I think it's our time. I had fun, but...
She did a good job also.
I'm over it. Oh god. The floor, the ground. I take it for granted. Now I'm gonna use a real restroom because I'm not using that stupid thing again. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Excuse me.
She has fun videos. What do you think? Like, comment, and subscribe to watch more of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.